it's day 50 of the 100-day meditation challenge, so I'm halfway through. Today I woke up and did an hour meditation and then went to the gym and just done another hour now. And I was using the binaural beats this time, so I'm listening to binaural beats with my earplugs in. And so I started out by listening to alpha entrainment. So if you don't know what that is, it's like different beats in one ear and the other ear, and what it does is your brain just tries to get in tune with it. And so alpha waves, it's like relaxing. When you're relaxed, you have alpha waves. When you're real happy, like a relaxed happy, you're in alpha. And when you're kind of relaxed, external focused, you just kind of, say if you're just like looking at the ocean and you feel really relaxed, that your brain would be in alpha. Theta is more when you're full asleep or when you're in very deep meditation. And so I did the theta. I've just done the theta now in that meditation, which takes you to a kind of a deeper state. But of course my mind was still doing its usual thing throughout it, even though I was listening to that stuff. So what I got this time was I really became aware of my self-judgment in the meditation. So judging myself when my mind wanders instead of complete acceptance of that. It's very subtle. It's not like I'm saying, oh, bad me for doing that. I'm not thinking that, but it's not joyful. It's not joyful when I come back to the meditation, when I realize that my mind has wandered or I've had a thought. And so I was kind of changing it into joyful, by complete acceptance instead of judgment. And so it's like the opposite of love is judgment, and often we don't even realize how much we're judging ourselves for all kinds of things. And so it wasn't just about the meditation, when my mind wanders, it was about what my mind was wandering to, and I would have judgments about that. And so my mind wanders to food quite a lot, because I'm a little bit hungry at the moment, and I was actually judging myself for that, for thinking about food. And then my mind was wandering to a past relationship, and of course I was judging myself for that too. And then my mind was wandering to my work and what I would like to do today, and I was judging myself for that. And I was then my mind was wandering to like abundance and what I wanted to manifest, and I was judging myself for that too. And so, yeah, lots of layers of judgment in there. And I realized, it's quite a task to observe yourself without any judgment now, and without any judgment at all. So just observing yourself and just loving it all, no matter what's in there, and then it can heal. Then you can release things. And so that's my awareness today that I'm taking with me, is to not judge myself for anything, accept everything and love everything within myself, that is, in particular. Halfway through, so day 50, wow. It's been quite a journey. It's kind of, I joined a gym yesterday. It's kind of nice to start looking after myself in a bigger way like that. And that's because, it's been a long time since I've been to a gym, and that's because I usually do a lot of exercise outside, but it's just so hot here. It's just impossible to exercise outside if you don't get up way early in the morning to do it before, as the sun's coming up or before the sun comes up. Then it's just too hot. And so, yeah, air-conditioned gym, it's what it's about. And they've got some special offers at the moment, so I joined for 6 months. So it feels nice to do that for myself. And what other changes have I had in the last 6 months? Of course, the meditation every day, and not just not just in the morning, not just before I do this video. I'm doing it in the daytime too. I must have done in the last few days probably about 4 or 5 hours of meditation a day. Not always meditation, so sometimes it's been listening to things, but sitting in that meditative state while I'm listening to things, teachings, you know, spiritual teachings, really interesting things about metaphysics as well. And so it's this journey. It's like the more you get connected with yourself, the more the universe gives you, you know, the information it gives you. And so it's the most interesting thing to me at the moment. And so all of these things are coming up and I'm just soaking it all up, and then getting into that state even more and more because I want more, you know. It's really interesting to me. And what are the changes? I feel way more like I'm living my life for myself now. Way more in control in a way, even though I'm not in control, and even though I've kind of relinquished control, my life feels more in control because I'm letting go in the right way. Yeah, it's good. The last 50 days have been really good, really put me on track. I'm excited for the next 50 days, see what happens by the end of this. Not that I'll stop meditating, but maybe stop doing these videos, start doing some other kind of videos. Who knows what'll show up. So that's day 50.